Do you spend a lot of time sitting down? Then you need to try my chair workout. I'm Samantha Clayton, fitness expert and former competitive sprinter. I'm working with Herbalife to help you achieve a healthy, active life. Today, I want to take you through a full 10-minute workout using only a chair. I've put some popular chair moves together into a practical routine that you can enjoy at home or during your next long phone call at the office. You need a light set of dumbbells, or you could use 2 full water bottles. Before we get started, check to ensure you're in a safe position with nothing overhead like a shelf and nothing in front that would stop you from extending your legs out straight. Let's warm up with a simple neck stretch. So sit on the edge of your chair, place your hands under the chair, lean your neck to one side, and then gently just pull on the one side. This will really help stretch out the neck. So switch sides. So you're really pulling, making sure that you're stretching through the neck and through the traps. We're just going to do that on the other side. And then let's move straight into bent elbow shoulder roll. So just bend your elbows and put your hands on top of your shoulders, and then simply make big round circles. Just slowly get that full range of motion. And then switch direction. The whole time that you're seated, you want to make sure that you keep a nice straight back and keep your core tight and your feet are flat on the floor. We want to really work on our seating posture. Now let's go on to some breathing shrugs. So I want you to take a big deep breath in, bring your shoulders up to your ears, and as you exhale, just let them drop back down. So breathe in, shrug up, exhale, drop down. It's a great move that you can do at your desk at any time of the day. It really helps to release tension in this upper neck area. And then let's warm out the sides of the body with a simple twist. So make sure your feet are planted on the floor. You're going to place one arm on the outside of the thigh, place the other arm behind you, and you're just simply going to look behind you. Hold and then switch sides. Now to deepen the stretch, you'll simply push your body weight against your thigh and kind of pull a little with that arm at the back. This is another move that feels great when you've just been sitting around all day and you really want to just loosen up the back. Okay, arms go up, knee comes to chest. And here I want you to make a big effort to kind of really fold your back in. It's the only time I'm ever going to tell you to hunch forward, but I want you to really feel a stretch in the upper back. This is great for warming up the hip flexors, working the abs and the core a little. Just a nice simple warm up to get you going. And then let's do a leg extension. So for this, you need to sit a little bit back in your chair, sit up nice and tall, feet are out in front, and you're simply just going to lift your leg out front and then place it back down. So lift the leg out, flex the feet, so you'll feel a stretch in the calf muscle at the same time. So you can do them single leg, or you could hold on to the chair and increase the ab challenge by doing them both at the same time. Now let's do alternate knee lifts. So arms come out to the front and we're just going to lift and lower. Adding in that little twist to warm up the obliques, warm up the core. So for our first set of exercises, I want you to pick up your weights or pick up your water bottles. We're going to do this routine twice and we're going to do 12 of each exercise. Hold on to your bottles, palms are facing in, and all we're going to do, arms come down, up to shoulder height, out to the side, and then back down. Again, make sure for this whole exercise that your back is nice and straight. Arms are coming back down. Keep your back pressed against the chair. If your chair has a back, that's great. Just keep it pressed against. Make sure you keep your feet planted on the floor This really works the shoulders and the upper back muscles. Last two. One more. And then we're going to do an overhead tricep press. Keep both bottles in your hands. Arms go up overhead. And you're simply going to press back and press back up. Now on this move, you want to be careful that you're in the correct position, because you don't want to be hitting yourself in the head with the bottles, or especially if you have a hold of weights, you don't want to be hitting yourself with that. But I also don't want you to be leaning your neck forward. I want you to look straight ahead, because I really want you to feel that work in the back of the arms, in the triceps. Last one. Our next move is for your rear delts, just behind your shoulders. So what I want you to do is take your elbows and put them into the side of your body. Palms are facing in. I'm just going to perform what we call a lateral lift, so lifting the arms out to the side. Just really nice and controlled, lifting up, making sure you keep that nice flat back. Abs are pulled in tight. And you don't want to lift any higher than shoulder height. So just up to the shoulders and back down. One more, and then we're going to do our, just put one bottle down, one arm up, and we're going to do our warm-up move to work the abs. But this time, adding in your weight, a little bit of resistance. Really reaching up overhead and really pulling the knee up to the chest. Nice job. Side bends are next. Sit on the edge of your chair, feet are planted out in front of you, and we're simply going to lean to one side, come back to the center, and lean to the other. This move is great for working the sides of the body. Let's get rid of those muffin tops, working the sides of the body with a nice side bend. Really want to be controlled on the move. Last two. Now our next move, it's like you're going to be rowing a boat. So again, plant the feet on the edge of the chair, nice straight back. Weight goes out at front, and as if you're rowing a boat, come back through like a figure eight, and then abdominal crunch. Roll, roll, and then crunch right here. Again, this is a great move for building strength in your arms and your core, but it's also great, feels like a wonderful stretch. Even if you don't have anything to hold on to, this is really great for stretching out. As if you're rowing a boat, paddle in, paddle out, and then up we go. Remember to breathe throughout the whole exercise. And as you can see, we haven't moved. You don't really need a lot of space. So there's no excuses for not working out. Last one. Now our next move is we're going to go up into my favorite squat. So you're going to sit back in your chair, you're going to plant your feet, and as you stand up, I want your weight to go through your heel. So come up to standing, and then you're going to lift one knee, lift the other, and sit back down. Each time I want you to come all the way back down to the bench, because again, this is a functional movement all day long. You have to stand up and sit up out of a chair, standing up, sitting down, but we're working the core. Remember to breathe throughout the move and make sure that your body weight stays in your heels, chest stays up, you're engaging the core the whole time. Make sure if your chair has wheels that you have secured those wheels before you start this move. Sturdy chair, last one. Now we're going to repeat the exercises from the top. Let's go together, but this time I'm actually going to switch over to my weights because I really want to build some strength. So let's go to our first move. Feet are planted. Take a big deep breath in. Your palms are facing in, and we're just going to lift them up to shoulder height, out to the side and back down. Arms out front, out to the side and back down. So for me, doing it with the water bottles was like a great warm up before lifting the weights. When you pick your weights, I want you to pick wisely. Make sure that you can control them throughout the entire move. You don't want to lift so heavy that you're really starting to lean over or feeling stressed at all. Lift out to the side and lower. Really feel my shoulders working and the back muscles. Last one. Now for this tricep press, I'm actually going to put one weight down and I'm going to hold the weight, hands on either side, arms go up, and here I go with that French press. Trying to keep the elbows in position. I want my triceps to do all the work. And again, I'm really controlling the weight and the way down. And it's this move is why I didn't want you to have anything overhead, no shelves or anything up above, because I want you to get that full extension. Give me one more. Time to pick up that other weight. Elbows into the sides, palms are facing. We're gonna lift and lower, lift and lower. So making sure that you keep that right angle joint and lifting up to the sides. You'll notice that I'm making a huge effort to keep my shoulders away from my ears. It's very common for us when we're lifting weights to kind of shrug up. I don't want any shrugging. I want you to be really cautious about how you're lifting. Nice job. Again, back to one weight this time for our ab move. Weights up, back down we go. I love this move because you're working the abs and you're really working the shoulders at the same time. I'm really feeling the challenge now that I'm actually using weights. Pick up your other weight off the floor. Sit up tall, always correct your posture, take your time. Feet are planted, oblique side bends. Again, I'm keeping my gaze forward. I'm keeping my chin away from my chest. I'm making sure that I'm controlling the weight on the way down and on the way up. Now, if you're like me and you've switched to weights at this point, you are going to seriously love the figure 8 row move right now, because I know I'm going to feel it. Out to the side, lift and lift. Make that nice figure 8. I can feel it in my shoulders, I can feel it in my obliques, feel my quads working, my abs working. This is like a total body challenge right here. Remember to keep the arm straight like you're rowing a boat, using that resistance. Row and twist. Keep it going. Having to coach my way through this now. I can do these last 3. As you feel your muscles start to fatigue, I always start to focus on form. I want to keep that back nice and straight. Nice job. Weight down to the chair. Oh, so I want you to sit up straight and we're going to do our knee extension. Feet are planted. We're going to lift the knee up, out to the side and back down. Lift up and out. So each time you go through, you can add on little variations. Increase your weight, decrease your weight. Just work with your body. How do you feel? How do you need to step up the move for you? And as you can see, I have barely moved. I'm right here on the seat. No excuses for not working out. I hope you enjoyed our chair workout today and can find a way to add some simple exercises into your day. Next time you're sitting down, give this workout a try.